Okay, welcome. I just got here to Hondo, Texas. Here's the ramp. It's about 5:33 in the PM, 17 mile per hour winds, and heat index over 100, well over 100. So I'm gonna try to hit the shady spots. I brought plenty of water. I'm not gonna push myself too much. This is the first time I've ever fished here in the afternoon, so I'm gonna probably hug the west shoreline, so it should be the shady side, and see what happens. I tried to catch some bait, but nothing. There was a guy here right when I got here trying to catch bait, also nothing at all. So plan B, artificials. Maybe I could catch a trash fish and cut it up. Let's see how it goes. Okay, here we are, Hondo, Texas, launching off. Got about 17 mile per hour winds, 5:40 in the PM, about 100 degrees, and heat index well over 100. I try to catch some bait. Well, it's on the preview in the intro. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hug the west shoreline. And get under some shade. The first part. I think I'm gonna go to this platform here, anchor in the shade, cast out, try to catch some trash fish for cut bait. Because I didn't get to catch any on my dip net, absolutely nothing. And I don't feel comfortable casting net in the kayak, so it's gonna be artificial until I catch any kind of fish, any kind of trash fish. So I had to rig. I got a gulp under a cork and a spoon. I had to re-rig. I had two bottom rigs set up and a spoon. So yeah, it's pretty hot. I'm not gonna push myself too much. Gonna hit the shade here, anchor, try it out. This is where I was seeing a lot of sheephead last time. Again, Hondo, Texas. Try to stay in the shade, and when it gets a little cooler, under 100 degrees, I might venture out. So I'll get back to you. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I anchored right by this deck here, which is blocking the sun perfect. Then we have the wind coming out of the south, so it's cooling me down big time. Last time I saw a lot of sheephead along these pilings. Then I got two big trees jutting into the water up ahead, so I'm gonna try to cast under there with my gulp shrimp. I have a bobber with gulp shrimp with a jig head to keep it down, and in a minute I'm gonna toss my bait rod, my bottom rig. I think I'm gonna either use artificial, because I don't have any cut bait. I'm gonna use artificial either fish bites or gulp strips, and I mean the sun's still up, but I'm right here in the shade. It's a big difference from being in the direct sunlight. So I'm gonna try it here. I mean, there's structure, there's overhanging branches, so perfect spot for me, relaxing. And let's see, I do have a spoon tied on, so I'll try this gulp for a while, and I'll get back to you once I get anything or a bite or update. Okay, folks, this is why I don't like fishing with extra swivels and flips. I casted my lure over here, my bobber, and if you can see that, Actually, it wasn't a clip. My knot. My knot came undone, so let's see if I can retrieve my bobber over here. I had a little hang up, and my bobber in a gulp just flew. Excellent cast, but now I gotta be careful. So I'm gonna retrieve my bobber. Hopefully there's no snakes or alligators here, because the wind is pushing me big time right close to this. Come on, Nelly. Come on, Nelly Furtado. Okay, now let's get out of here before I lose fishing rods. Before I lose. Come on, jeez. 4x4. Let's put it on 4 low. There. I'm out of freaking, but no harm, no foul. No harm. Yep, good current. Good current. The wind is just gonna go back. Maybe around right here. Some nice big trees providing shade here. I'm just gonna throw anchor right here. Right about here. Looks like a good spot. I've been wanting to get me one of those retractable anchors, but, well, anchor lines. Cause I'm always tangling my stupid anchor rope. Now let's hope this anchor catches. I mean, this is a good spot, I'm thinking, because the current is going under these let's see where it stops me. If it stops there, it's not bad. I just want to get my... Oh, stop there? Why not? I'll let you go. I got to anchor in the right spot. Well, guys, the current is very strong, but the good news right now, I got a bite on my spoon as soon as it hit, but I think it was a ladyfish the way it was jumping. I had just tossed my gulp under this tree over here, and then I saw my line was getting a little tangled a little, so I cast it out as far as I could, and as soon as it hit, my spoon got picked up by, I think it was a ladyfish. So hopefully the bite's gonna start here. I mean, it started jumping like a ladyfish. That would have been good cut bait, since I didn't get any at the ramp. There was just not any bait there. Nothing. And my plan A was just chunk bait today. That would have been perfect bait. Because I never fished with bait here at Rio Hondo. So, yeah, I have my gulp under the bobber right by the overhanging branches. Hopefully there's fish under there and they come out and investigate that little gulp flavor. In the meantime, I have my bait rod with synthetic bait. I think one is it's a double drop, so I have fish bites on the bottom one, and that synthetic gulp. It's shaped like a minnow, and then I'm tossing my spoon in between, and that's where I had my bite on the spoon. So again, Rio Hondo, the current is very, very strong going out. So I don't know if it's going to change. I might have to put some, instead of my gulp here, I might have to switch to heavy jig heads. The spoon, I'm swimming it into the current, so I need to let it go down a little bit. But that's the situation. I have my gulp here under the overhanging branches. I have my bait rod with synthetic bait over towards the middle, and then I'm casting my spoon, which got hit a while ago. I just didn't set the hook because it was a surprising hit. But that's what I'm going to do here for a while. I'll get back for another update. Okay, update is getting late. Probably got around 30 more minutes. I tied on this. Well, I had a pink bull bug and no strikes. So I tied on this, I think it's a color blue crab from RGB Lures with a red-orange tail. So this will be the last resort here. Maybe they want a paddle tail instead of the shrimp imitation. So I'm gonna try it about 30 more minutes. Again, I'm working against the strong current, so I gotta let the lure, get down there. Not much action. I mean, it's been just with that ladyfish I got hooked onto. All the action I've had, and that was early on a spoon. So I'm working the edge here, and yeah, so it's pretty slow. At least I got out here. Hopefully I can get something soon. If not, I'll check back to you later. Well, guys, I'm here on my last spot. I'm still tossing the RGV. I think it's a blue crab color. Not much action. I did hook up to a big one. I set the hook real good on this big one, but it turned out it was a big branch. I was gonna record it, but a big branch, that's what it was. And I even reared back and set the hook, and I thought it was a fish, but it was dead weight. So I said, no, it's not a hook, it's not a fish, it's not even a catfish. It was just a branch. So I picked this little spot here close to the ramp. The winds have died down. Current is still kind of strong. I knew if I came to Rio Hondo, not to expect much. The fish aren't back in here yet like they should be. I just didn't want to travel 60. The thing is, It's 26 miles from my house to here, so I don't have to gas up much. I don't have to be worried about the kayak flying off the Jeep. But you know what I'm noticing? There's a big light that just turned on over here across the arroyo. And I did bring a little light with me in case. Nah, but I just don't. There's somebody there though at that. They're just waiting. They're gonna fish that light. They're gonna fish that light. So, but then right across the ramp, there's another light. It's not on right now, but it's a huge one. But it was just a quick trip. Now tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, the winds are gonna be awesome to be out at Port Mansfield. But I have to stay in tomorrow, so I decided to come out here. I could have gone to the island, but the winds were going to be 17 to 18 over there also, so I decided to just come 26 miles, a quick trip in the afternoon. I was gonna chunk bait, but I didn't catch any bait here. So I'm just gonna try it here. I'm not too far from the ramp. I did see some fish swimming around, but they probably were like carp or something else. But the only thing that I did hook onto was a ladyfish early, but I didn't get to set the hook. I could have used it for bait, but yeah, I just came out here for a little bit, get some exercise, drink a little water. I even brought a sandwich, so I'm good right now, but I don't think I'll wait around for the lights. So thanks for watching, guys, and next time I'll go closer to the bay, either at, I always say I'm going to go to Arroyo City, and I never do. I guess I don't want to pay that $12 to use the ramp or at Del Rey or the park, but I guess I'm going to have to do that. And Fort Mansfield, it was probably going to be a little too rough this afternoon, but tomorrow's going to be gorgeous there. So if anybody, well, I probably won't have this video out till late tomorrow, even though there's not a lot of substance to it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I'll probably fish maybe 10 more minutes.